All right, here we go. Happy Saturday to Knicks Nation. JLs, before we get in and talk our talk, we gotta hit the music, baby.
It's time. It's time.
92-85.
Boom.
The New York Knicks go into Indiana and defeat the Hicks on a stellar defensive performance.
Yeah.
On a stellar performance by their top dogs in Julius Randle and Marcus Morris. Held the Pacers to 11 points in the first quarter.
Yep.
Up by as much as 17. And we knew the Pacers were going to come back. We knew the Pacers
We all knew it.
Yeah. We knew the Pacers were going to fight back. But give credit to these Knicks, because when crunch time came and push came to shove, these boys delivered on both ends, man. Talk to me, man. What were you thinking about tonight's game?
Man. First of all, like you said, first quarter, 11 points. Held them to 22% shooting. When I saw the score, I was like, wait, that's not 11? I've been in single digits for a minute. So, first of all, great defense. You know what I mean? Like, they really was able to kind of pack the paint. They didn't really get any three-pointers off in that whole first half.
Mm-hmm.
Pacers didn't really start hitting threes until the third quarter. And I feel like right on cue, their center, what's his name again?
Sabonis or Miles Turner? Miles
Turner opened it up for them, hitting threes at the first play of the game.
Yeah. And that's when they took their first lead. They took their first lead in the fourth quarter on that Turner three.
Exactly. Like, kind of forced Mitch to have to try to help on a drive and help on that three-pointer again. But the Knicks figured it out. And we played defense. We held tight, and we rode Marcus Morris to the victory line.
28-6 for Mook, and I couldn't help but just looking at shades of Melo, man. The Dollar Tree Melo came out in full force, J. Ellis, in the fourth quarter when we needed it. You know, I think part of what really kept us in this game was that even when the Pacers were charging, we always were able to quell that momentum. You know, they couldn't. We didn't allow them to really string together too many plays. Like, there was a key stretch in that third quarter where Miles Turner hit a three. Morris comes back, clapsack with a three. Miles Turner hits another three. Mook comes back with another three. You know, we always were right there. And then once again in the fourth quarter, man, we just stood our ground, man. And it was a solid effort, bro.
Even DSJ only had 1 point, but there was a point where he hit two back-to-back jumpers that gave us some breathing room when he was making a run. I think that's when it was like 78-74.
Yeah.
But kudos to the coach, too. The coach, even though Dennis Smith Jr. started the game, Kadeem Allen finished. And I think they really like Kadeem Allen's defense in general. And we helped slow that Pacers team down, for sure.
The point guard was definitely the story. No Frank tonight.
Nope.
No Elfrid Payton going with the suspension. DSJ gets the start, J. Ellis, and as you said, he wasn't perfect, but 6 dimes. I thought DSJ came in very engaged. I thought his energy was good on both ends. I know we're setting the bar very low, but listen, this is what he's given us to go off. We got to start from ground zero with this kid, right? And I thought he came in, he was engaged, he got the offense together, he got his guys involved. He was very aggressive to attack that paint. He didn't make a lot of shots, but what I thought was very critical was, as Kadeem had the team very organized and got them going, especially in the third quarter, I was like, this fourth quarter, how we start is going to be crucial. Yeah. DSJ cannot blow this for us.
I was thinking the same thing, and in my mind, I'm like, Coach, grab your balls and play Kadeem. And I'm glad he did.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad he did.
Yeah, man.
You just feel a little bit more comfortable with him. He's a little bit more of a threat, and he plays a better defense. Not saying that DSJ, he tried out there, but sometimes people just have that instinct.
Yeah, he did. And so those early fourth quarter minutes I thought with DSJ was so pivotal for us to get this W, because I just didn't want him to kill us. And he came in, he had his two field goals. I think he had one miss that Mitch ended up cleaning up for him. So that was cool. The thing about Kadeem is he is who he is, right? To me, he's a point guard 3, but whether it's Westchester or with the main roster, he's ready to play. You know what I mean? He's ready to play when his number's called, and that's what I liked about Kadeem. And he was solid tonight. Both point guards finished with 6 points. DSJ 6 dimes. I think Kadeem Allen finished with 2 dimes tonight.
Yeah, man, it's deep. Kadeem is a solid player. I always like Kadeem even from last year. I feel like there's still a little more Kadeem left. Last year he was hitting the 3 a little bit. I'm waiting to see some of that, but probably won't since Elfrid Payton will be back next game. But I still think there's a little more to Kadeem. But that's just me personally.
Yeah. I agree with you, man. I thought, the Pacers average 110 points on the season. Pacers average 110 points on the season. Knicks held them to 85 points. I thought a lot of that was the Knicks defense, and yes, a lot of that was the Pacers were missing wide open shots. Let's be honest. They have about 3 guys that are averaging double figures. Malcolm Brogdon didn't have his typical game. Oladipo is still on the mend, so we'll acquiesce a little bit there. But I thought the Knicks defense still held their ground, especially when the Pacers were making that charge in the second half.
Yeah, definitely was solid. I definitely didn't expect Brogdon to have the game he had today. He had a lot of good shots that he missed. It was just like he just straight up missed them. And Victor Oladipo, usually when the game is on the line, those little floaters and open jump shots that he missed, he usually makes those. Only second game back. So, we dodged the bullet a little bit there with him. But kudos to the Knicks. We still had to win the game.
Yeah.
Marcus Morris took the game and won it. So we were able to hit the shots when it mattered. So you got to just tip your hat.
Listen, man, I thought Julius was an animal out there, bro. 18 boards, 16 points. And that was one of the areas, I said it last night. I did a quick live stream last night. I thought that was one of the areas where we could have imposed our will a little bit, because the Pacers, even though Sabonis gets after it on the boards, collectively as a team, the Pacers aren't a great rebounding team. And so the opportunity was there for the Knicks. Julius got after it, 18 boards. I think we were able to hold them only to about 4 or so offensive rebounds. So we cut off the second chance opportunities for them. And I thought that was a big part of the game as well.
I absolutely. I felt like Todd shifted in the first quarter with the boards. And overall, we beat them on the boards 57-34. So you got to love the board work. Kudos to Julius Randle for getting all those second chance points. But also not to be overlooked, the free throw shooting.
Free throw
shooting, 73% from the line. That's something that, that loses a lot of tight games.
True.
We can win this game by a lot. But if you look at our schedule, if you look at all the games we lost by 5 points here, 4 points there, a lot of it, you can look at the free throw line and say, oh, we're shooting under 68%. We hit those, we win. Over 70% today, Knicks win.
Yep, yeah, absolutely, man. They did come through on the free throws as well. I thought Dotson gave us some good bench minutes, especially in the second quarter. When the Pacers were trying to push back, I thought Dot came in with 2 back-to-back 3-pointers. Definitely played well. Hey, how about Portis with the defense in the fourth quarter?
Oh, yeah.
McBuckets tried to style out on us with a dunk, and Portis sent them back Mutombo style. That was good effort by Bobby, man.
No, not today. When CP gives Bobby Portis a compliment,
I give credit because his offense was making me cringe. All the post-ups, I was like, just pass the ball, please. Just give the ball up. But at least he came back on the defensive end and made a stop when we needed it, because we didn't have Mitch out there. We didn't have Taj out there. So it was Bobby or bust, basically. And that was a key play right there by him. Give credit.
Definitely a key play right here by Bobby. Mitch Robinson only played 19 minutes a day. But you want to see a little bit more from him. But what? He got a little. Him and Sabonis was giving it to him a little bit.
Sabonis' footwork is filthy, bro.
Yeah,
absolutely filthy. Yeah, just learn. His pops is the best teacher, right? His footwork is ridiculous, bro.
Definitely. He's kind of giving it to Julius too.
Yeah,
and even on the defensive end, it's just that Julius is the workhorse, and he was able to make up for it by just grabbing these rebounds.
Yeah, but I didn't think he was as effective in the second half. You know, they didn't really get him in the post that much in the second half. So
I didn't.
Yeah. So I don't know if that was adjustment on our part or just the pace is just going away from him.
Yeah, then I felt like he rushed his shot when he did have the opportunity in the second half too. Maybe the pressure was getting to him. He's not the closer type of guy, I guess. But yeah, he definitely rushed his shot and didn't definitely get the touches he got in the first half.
Solid effort, man. Let's go to the phones. He's the president of the Julius Randle fan club. I know he's got a lot to say tonight. Sergio, how you feeling tonight, man?
Yo, I want to apologize in advance because I didn't really call to talk about the game. I want to talk about this ban situation that popped off.
Nah, let's get to the game. Let's get to the game, sir. We'll talk. Yeah, we'll talk about that offline, man.
Try to keep it as civil as I can.
Yeah, let's just get to the game. Let's just
now,
get to the
I've been
game.
known to frequent the game chat, right?
Yeah.
So in the game chat, you got the same.
Yo, Serge, let's get to the game. Get to the game, man.
Can he hear you?
He should be able to.
But then again,
he sounds like he's in on like a.
Yeah, he said I gotta put him on mute. Let me see if somebody else can hear me. Lambo, what's going on? Can you hear me?
Yo, what's good, fellas?
What's good, bro?
Yo, can you hear us?
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, I can hear y'all. Y'all clear.
All
right.
Yeah, for me, I watched part of the game. I didn't watch the whole game. I try to keep it short and sweet. It was not about the game, but it is about the current state of where we're at as a team.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I look at us like a lot of people trying to say we trash. I don't think we trash. Like, I think we got, I'm not going to say too much talent. I think it was UCP who was like talking about like the microwave of what the Knicks is, like the microwave with Ellington and how his shooting is like off right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like that's part of it, but I feel like it sounds weird, but we got, not saying too much muscle, but like we're like the deformed bodybuilder or deformed athlete. Like we got like a big trap. We got like a big trapezoid on the left side, and then like the quad, like one big quad is like we have talent, and we don't know how to move well together with that talent. Like we don't have a fluid moving team. If that makes sense.
Yeah, we said the pieces don't fit.
Yeah, exactly. And it clearly, if we're saying that like RJ's our centerpiece, like moving forward, like we really got to figure out who needs to be cut away and who needs to stay. And honestly, like it sucks to say this, but most of the players right now, like Julius and him, I don't think they're ever gonna play well together. Like it's counterproductive for them both to play together.
Well, I mean, in fairness to them, they've been delivering. You know, past couple of games, all of them haven't turned out to be wins, J. Ellis. But to be fair, these are our two top guns, and they've been delivering. I mean, it's individual performances wise, they've been delivering. You want to see it translate to more wins.
Yeah.
But you know, they seem to be having some cohesion there.
Yeah, they like.
I hear you, but like, why this? From like a wider scope though, like where we're going as a team.
Yeah.
Of course, like we're in a rebuild stage, but 5-10 years from now, they're gonna hurt where we can be 5 to 10 years from now. Like,
absolutely.
Of course, we would like to win, but like 5 to 10 years from now, on a wider scope, if RJ is gonna be our centerpiece, we're gonna have to find pieces that fit around him and who can still help keep some type of cohesion. Even if we're not winning, some type of cohesion in the building. They're taking playing time away from him. They're taking away, and this sounds weird, but you take away from building up his confidence.
Not weird at all.
New York is like, and y'all probably know this. Y'all know this better than I would. It's like a throne, right? And it's not bad, but all of them, Randall, and let's say Mook, they're like wanting to sit on the seat of New York. I feel like this is just my way of looking at it. It's like this amazing power structure of like when you sit in the seat, you like become Thanos in New York, and they're all trying to play hero ball to prove they're the best, but they don't really know what's best for the long haul. And it's not their fault. There's nothing wrong with it. And this is, I could say, partially the front office not realizing that, like, talent is, there's so much moving pieces that they don't realize they're hurting in the long term. And I'm not saying,
yeah,
like,
but
if you got rid of RJ,
look, JLs, they are here right now, right? And the reality is we don't have a point guard right now, a consistent point guard that can get this team in order. These guys are taking it upon themselves to be the leaders of the team, you know, through action. And some nights, these ISO move plays don't work. We've seen it. Mm-hmm. We've seen it. And tonight, he was absolutely amazing. You know what I mean? Give credit where it's due. This is what this rebuilding team looks like. They're 14 and 30 something on the campaign. Tonight they were solid. The next game they probably give you a lousy performance. We've seen it already. 40 something games through.
I absolutely agree with the caller though. Like I'm 100% agree with him. Like I do love Mook and Randall here, but like at some point RJ has to kind of be the man or learn to be the man. Otherwise, down the line, it's like he said, in like 5 years, when we're looking and all our young guys only had 10 minutes here, 11 minutes there, or RJ hasn't had the touches he had to like learn how to, you know, manage a game, how to win big games in NBA. Like it's gonna hurt us in the long run when Mook is 35 and he can't do it.
Well, I agree. I think, and I said that last night also on the show. They got to figure out how they're gonna, you know, run this offense. Once they get a point guard and once RJ gets back, you know what I mean? They're going to have to figure that out. Who's going to be the primary playmaker through here. But I think we got to be patient. Let's see how this thing plays out. We did hear last night from Ian Begley or 2 nights ago that there is strong mutual interest by the Knicks and Marcus Morris for his return. And so, you know, you're looking at, what, 50-50 that he's back next year? Maybe 75% that he's back next year. Mm-hmm. You know.
Yeah, looking like it.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised, man. Like I said, like you were saying, I think it's this posturing. No, I don't think it's posturing, though. I don't think it's posturing at all.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I can't blame them. Again, the only reason I'm looking to trade him is to get a piece and welcome him back. I would welcome him back. I'm not saying don't bring him back. I'm just trying to add more to it. I'm trying to have my cake and eat it too.
I know.
You know what I mean? That's my bottom line. I'm trying to have my cake and eat it too, but Lambo's absolutely right. They got to figure out where they're going to go with this from a development standpoint and how they're going to factor RJ back into the equation once he comes back, because there's no doubt, you know, these guys' usage certainly impacts his game. So to everybody in the chat, hit that thumbs up button for your boys. Hit that thumbs up button for a win, J. Ellis. You know, all these fans,
man, we got to win, damn
it. All these fans after Tuesday night, they're ready to jump over a bridge. Oh my God, this is the most embarrassing. This is the lowest point. Come on, people.
We got one, damn it.
Come on, people.
Be the Pacers. They got 30, double the wins we got.
Yeah. I had one guy on Twitter, JL, was talking about I wouldn't mind if the Knicks didn't play another game this season. I retweeted with the Batman and, you know, with the meme with Batman slapping Robin.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I said, bro, we got a game against the Pacers on Saturday, man. Get it together. You know?
Yeah, man.
I mean, if you've been watching this team for the last 20 years, listen, it can't get no worse, man. You know what I mean? Like that's just how I see it. So I can't get too bent out of shape after that Memphis game like some people did, but you know that's just me. All right, back to the phones. Let's go to Antoine from Brooklyn. Antoine, how you feeling, bro?
What's good, fellas?
What's good, bro?
CP.
You too, man.
Salute, Jay Ellis. What's good, man?
All right,
man. I'm look, bro. I constantly come on here, and we gotta stop doing the trades, bro. We got to stop talking about the trades. We don't need to trade anything off our team except garbage truck juice and bum juice.
Who's that? Who are you referring to?
Get rid of the obvious people. The obvious people we need to get rid of is DSG. I know y'all don't like telling us to get rid of Frank, but Frank got to go. He's not doing anything for the next month.
Nah, that's ridiculous.
I don't even think Frank can dominate D-League.
I'm keeping him.
Frank can't dominate D-League.
I'm keeping him, fam. I'm keeping him.
I mean, but see, that's the Knicks way, man. We live and die in mediocrity.
Why? How many dudes off your bench is going to be an all-star, fam? You need role players.
The Knicks way is to trade away all the young pieces. That's the Knicks way. and then they flourish somewhere else.
Yeah.
He's not being patient.
Okay, so right. So like we got it. Like Alice just said, we got to be patient. You know what I'm saying? All we talk about every year is trade. No, you get rid of the obvious bums that we should have never traded for. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why we keep talking about trade Mook or Randall. I get sick on the stomach every time, bro. Like we got two proven pieces that's doing it, and we want to get rid of the people that's actually playing good and keep bums.
It's not about favoring them over the bums though, Antoine. It's just saying from a business standpoint. I'm talking about business. That's all I'm saying. It's about business. You're the same one saying get rid of Frank, get rid of this kid, get rid of that kid. So all I'm saying is if we have a guy who wants to be back here, can we deal him for half a season and get some more assets back? Why?
Why not?
Why not?
Nah.
If he's willing to do so.
Nah, man. Don't trade. Look, man. I'm so afraid without luck. Look, man. The Knicks, we got the worst luck. I'm so afraid without luck. Anybody leaving that's good for my team ain't coming back. So we wishing on the pipe dream anyway. Look, I'm gonna wrap this up. What I gotta say is, I think we should keep Mook. I think we should keep Randall. I think we should keep Knox. Although Knox makes me nauseous. Obviously RJ, keep those 4 pieces, and then I don't really think we need to go after no 2 superstars. We need to just go after 1. The draft is coming. I'm Team Halliburton. I definitely would love to see us pick him up. You know what I'm saying? And then just start building after that.
Okay.
Let the bums be who they are. You get rid of the bums. We're going to obviously have some leftover bums. We're going to have some leftover bums, but stop talking about trading the good guys, man. That's been the Knicks' problem through history.
I hate
that. Been the Knicks problem. What history is he talking about? What history?
I don't know, JLs, man. I don't know.
What is he talking about? What history did you make up? Was you there?
Listen, it'll be just our luck when you find out that Marcus Morris and the Dallas Mavericks agreed to a 3-year deal worth $70 million. You're gonna be like, yo, what happened?
Oh my god.
Oh man, hang in there.
Mavericks don't got no picks, whatever.
Yeah. I'm not trading Frank for a second round pick, JLs. Makes no sense.
That makes no sense, man.
Makes no sense. Why not have him off the bench with Dotson? Yeah. The 2 players who have been playing well together.
Yeah.
And play some defense.
Facts.
And be role players and build a bench. Everybody's not gonna be, all your young guys are not gonna be all-stars, man.
Nope. All of them not. They just need to be role players. They can be content. Guys who can build onto your team. Guys who can play a role.
Yeah.
A guy who can potentially, I still think he'll be able to hit a jump shot eventually. A guy who can defend 3 positions and shoot. I think that we like that in the future.
Yeah, man. Somebody in the chat said, speaking of draft, somebody in the chat said Anthony Edwards at 29 and 15 tonight. There you go. So I got to take a look at that. Cole Anthony came back tonight. So we got some film to watch between now and the end of March Madness. So that I'm looking forward to that.
Facts.
Definitely looking forward to that, man.
And
the sirens are up, so now we got a show, JLs. Salute to everybody in the chat once again. We had a super chat come in from Slim Chance, and he says that fans need to realize this team in Minnesota has the same record, but Minnesota has way better younger pieces. Yeah, I mean, listen, that's Cat's territory. And they got some guys going on down there, but they're obviously struggling as well. So it's not an exact science. Listen, Minnesota's been drafting for years upon years,
Yeah, they have.
Years upon years, man. Remember the year they drafted Rubio and Johnny Flynn?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember that. And he was like, what are they doing? They got so many point guards.
They drafted Rubio and Johnny Flynn. I mean,
another point guard? Oh, my God.
And I think they may have drafted those guys before Steph. Or at least Rubio might have been before Steph. I got to double check that.
Before Steph?
Yeah, I got to double check that. Let me double check that. We'll take another call, but I'll double check that.
I feel like we're looking at Rubio that year too.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Dan from Long Island's up next. Dan, how you feeling, bro?
Oh, what's good, guys?
Good.
Listen, after that the game against Memphis the other night, I was one of those fans. I was just taken aback by how poorly they played. And I don't know what the fans were saying about Eldrick Payton or whatever. But I gotta tell you something. I don't know what you guys thought, but I was glad he wasn't taking that nonsense. Man.
I was.
I gotta be honest with you. I was glad he was showing some pride. He got guys, and this is what I'm saying about Twitter. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these cats on Twitter are like, oh, they're not professional. What are you talking about, man? Not professional.
No.
You know, what about Peyton?
You had players coming out on Peyton's side. That's all you need to know. Tim Legler, Paul Pierce said they would have done the same thing. That's all I need. I'm good.
Of course not, man. These are grown men. And listen, I didn't think they can't act like they're in the park. They're professionals. You know, they can't act, you know, unprofessionally. But that was clean. He saw him coming. He didn't hit him, take him from behind the leg. You know what I'm saying? He didn't step under him. He just blew him up. And I got to be candid with you. You know, to me, I never had a problem with that. And you know, again, I was disappointed with how they played that evening.
Yeah.
And then tonight they won. And what I said to the screener to Dave earlier, can you imagine what they're saying in Indiana tonight? The Knicks just came in.
Pacer fan TV is besides themselves right now. They're pissed.
Oh, you gotta be. You gotta be losing to the Knicks at home.
The 31-17 Pacers lose to the Knicks. Oh man, that's beautiful. I love it. Still hate the Pacers. Still hate the Pacers.
No RJ, no Frank, no Peyton, and we beat them. You can't be happy about that. So, you know, we always look at things from our side. You can imagine on the other side.
True.
And the last thing I just want to say is I want to just get your opinions, guys, about this. I understand. I don't know what they're going to do with Morris. I'm not sure what they should do with Morris, right? There's one side that says, hey, he's 30 years old. He's having a career year. You think he's going to get better than this?
Yeah.
You can set to a big deal, and he's going to fall. He's going to fall back. I understand that. And then people say, hey, let's trade him now. Let's max him out. But, you know, there's also the other side say, hey, listen, you know, you need players.
Yeah.
So here's my question. Why would you leak out that there's a mutual interest in the Knicks and Morris signing a deal over the summer? Because doesn't that lower his trade value? No, you're the Clippers. You're like, listen, the Knicks want a first or whatever the Knicks are going to want for this cat. And then we can't even sign him in the summertime because he's going to stay in New York.
Yeah.
I mean, I know, you know,
I think the thing with the Clippers, though, more so than any other team, JLs, is that they're trying to win it tonight. You know, they're trying to win that championship. I don't think they're looking for a piece for the future.
They don't care.
They don't care. So I think it actually helps when you're talking to a team like the Clippers to up that negotiation and say, hey, you really want them, throw in that first rounder. Give us some cap flexibility and maybe even a young piece.
Exactly, because they're looking at the Lakers like we trying to take you.
They're trying to take it right now. You know what I mean, Dan? They're not looking for Morris for the future. They're looking for right now.
Yep.
No, I got it. But my point is, from a negotiation, I'm still negotiating. Like, hey, man, this, you know, even if they don't want to, they're not going to say that. They're going to say, of course, we want him for the future. We want him to be part of this thing. And it just seems, I don't know what leaking that out does. I can understand why Morris's people would leak that out to the fans so that we would press, you know, so the fans, so keep Mook. I'm just wondering if that came from a Knicks source, why the Knicks, I don't know, I understand your point, but how does that help the Knicks leaking that? That's my only point. It could have came from Mook's people to put the pressure so that people like, you know, us on the calls and on the Twitter, because they do know that the Knicks are responsive. And hey, listen, one last thing I want to say to all the fans out there. I got an exclusive. All right. I saw, you know, the head of this station talking to Steve Mills. So listen, CP has connections with the boss. All right. So, you know, I'm laying that out right now.
Sales, I told you.
So guys, don't worry about it. We know CP's giving Mills all the good info for the future. Guys,
there you go, Dan. Appreciate it, Dan. Appreciate it, man. Hey, Dan was there, JLs. I told you. I told you how to run in with Mills last Sunday, man. I did.
Oh man, I know you told me.
Yeah.
You definitely told me. You should have said sell the team.
I did. It was a respectable conversation. Just real quick, you know, like, you know what I mean?
You know what you doing? Why did you give Ron Baker $8 million?
Like I said, I had to keep it conservative. Because, you know, we want to be back and, you know, keep the relationship fresh. But yeah, me and Mills did have a little discussion there. We did have a little discussion. But I think
I'm gonna give you a script.
Yeah. But I think putting that out there to me ups the trade value. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely ups the trade value. Puts the pressure on them to make the move. If they know there's mutual interest in him staying, that means they might be willing to give up even more to the Knicks to convince them to change their mind. So I would say that would actually help us in negotiation. Like the power in negotiating is always in the person's hand who doesn't care. Like if I don't care,
right,
and you really want to win, it's like, you gotta impress me. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna give me market value sometimes if I don't really care. You have to pay a little over market value. So it helps us.
Yeah, I think it does. I mean, maybe for other teams that may be looking at him as a longer term option, maybe they're a little bit leery. But I think for the teams that are looking to compete right now and win it right now, the Milwaukee's, the Clippers, the Lakers, I think that's a way to try to get them to ante up.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a way to try to get them to ante up. So I would definitely, when it comes to signing him, I would definitely sign him still, bro, because I just feel like I don't know how much better free agency is going to get over the next couple of years for them.
Yeah.
And just to have this guy here, I would do it. I would definitely bring him back, regardless of what happens, trade or not. I would definitely bring him back.
Man, I just want, I'm having an issue figuring out when RJ gets to grow his wings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the only concern. Like, I really like Mook, but I really want to see RJ grow, and sometimes you just need more opportunity. If you're not getting touches, I'm really conflicted here. But
let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. Salute to everybody in the chat. Once again, hit that thumbs up button for your boys. If you're new in the chat, leave us a hashtag new so we can shout you guys out. This guy CP the artist says he wants me impeached for collusion with Listen, man.
Listen.
I didn't.
You still got secrets to Russia, dog? That's crazy.
I didn't sell the show. I didn't sell the show down the tubes, Shales.
You sold the show to Russia.
I did not give MSG the rights to the show. KnicksFanTV is still for the fans, by the fans. Make no mistake. All right.
Damn.
So we still here, man. We still here. You know, speaking of Morris, Shales, I'm watching Morris out there tonight, and I'm watching Kev out there tonight. And remember the last game, the last show we had talked, and I was saying I wish Kev had like an intermediate game, because it's like it's either catch and shoot three, wide open three, which are both bricks, or beeline to the basket, which, you know, a lot of times is not ending well. I would just
for 15 footers sometimes, but it's just not
right. And then I'm seeing Mook, who's just living in there. In that mid-range, bro. And I'm just like, man, if we just ran Kev off a couple of these, get his confidence going a little bit, maybe we could see a little bit of improvement there in his shooting. Because right now it's just, I mean, tonight he was just missing wide open buckets.
Yeah, man. Like there was shots I thought, okay, this is going in for Kev. In and out. I swear he has like the most prettiest jump shot that doesn't go in.
Doesn't go in. Does not go in, man.
That's absolutely confidence, though. That's absolutely all confidence.
Yeah. I think that's what it is with him, man. But I would definitely like to see him getting some more intermediate buckets and see if that gets him going. You know, we'll see what happens. But I thought he was active tonight. Obviously, you know, he didn't put up much on the board. Still finished with 2 points, 1 of 7 shooting.
Defensively, he was okay.
Yeah, defensively, I thought he did a pretty good job chasing McBuckets around.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I didn't mind Kev's activity tonight. He just obviously you want to see the shots go down.
Mm-hmm. And he had some wide open ones. But
yeah, he had some wide. That was more concerning because he had some wide open ones as well. I agree. I agree.
It was doubling Julius for sure.
Yeah. Yep. That's right, man. Salute to Kevin Smith in the chat, J. Ellis. He's team hashtag new. Welcome, Kevin Smith. We got Will 2K in here. Welcome, Will. And we got Kurt Cobain.
All right.
The legend, Kurt Cobain is in the chat.
See the win. Hashtag Arthur Newell. Shout out to
man. Never knew you was a basketball fan, man. Who you got in your chat, Shales?
My Arthur Newell hashtag news in here, so I just want to definitely shout him out from Long Island. So shout out to you. I see someone, Paul Quick. Shout out to you, Paul.
Paul, what up?
I think I recognize your name. Johnny Moore Cash, trying to get that money. I see you. Welcome to the chat, Rich Jim. Will from LI, my guy. And also my guy Fritz, who wrote a new article for the KOT show. Shout out to you, Fritz.
Okay. And also let's shout out Metaphysical Logic in here. We got Triborough Gigolo in here. And we got Sharp Black. So salute to everybody in here. All right, back to the phones. Let's get Serge back in here. Serge, let's get to the game talk, man. How you feeling about this game tonight, man?
Feeling good about it, but I'm here for your man.
He wants to battle.
I heard he was looking for me.
Oh God.
Do we want the battle of the fans right now? Or we want to hear some more game talk, JLs. What do we want to do? We got Ari on the line. We got Serge on the line. You know what? Let's patch Ari on the line. Let's give the people what they want. Ari, what's going on? You in here or what, man?
Just give me my 5 minutes, brother. I'm the challenger.
I'm in here, but I mean, I was calling in to talk ball, like real things, you know. I'm not just looking for shine, but if you want to do this, we'll do it.
All right, let's go. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. No cursing. Keep it family. Stick to the facts. Let's go. Who's up first? Sergio's the challenger. Go ahead. Let's go.
I'm up first.
All right, here we go.
You know what, Ari? You a clown, son. You know what I'm saying? It's about time somebody came in here and put you in your place, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think I was destined to find KnicksFanTV so I could come in here and I could smash you like the clown that you are, son. You know what? I'm not even going to defend Julius Randle today. You know why? Because Chuck D already smashed you on that. But you know what? Let's hear what you had to say about me, bro. What? You had to say this about me? Yo, DJ, spin that.
I thought it was about basketball. What's going on right now? Below the belt.
Another delusional Knicks fan. Right? That's what you said about me, right?
All right, Ari. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
What the facts that Nado had to say. You know what I'm saying? Delusional Knicks fan. Yo, DJ, spin that.
All right, Ari, go ahead. Serge,
it has nothing to do with basketball.
I'm putting Serge on mute. Serge, next time you come back on, take off the speakerphone. But Ari, go ahead. You up? Go ahead.
Listen, honestly, I have no idea what's going on here. I think this, to be honest with you, you know, I respect him for trying to come at me and trying to take the throne, even if his, you know, intentions are to chase clout and get clicks or whatever. That's fine. But what I don't appreciate is that he talks to me like I'm not a 5-time KnicksFanTV caller of the day champion, right? He talks to me like I don't have a wrench next to my name and I wasn't inducted into the mod squad. Right? He talks to me like I didn't hang on the cross on July 1st for all the Knicks fans who trashed the front organization while the chat was casting stones at me, making fun of me. Like, he doesn't respect that. Like, dude, Sergio, I'm a religious figure in this thing, right? All right? So you need to learn how to respect me before you can come attack me, all right? So, you know, if you want to take the throne, that's okay, but you're never going to take the throne unless you put respect on the people that came before you and that are obviously put you on the scene, all right? Yeah. So that's what I have to say.
Really? Really?
Oh, my God.
Really?
He's coming.
Yo, and you didn't say, wait. You're the champ, right? Or you're not the champ? You're the champ. You didn't here before, you know what I'm saying? So why am I here? Because I want to be the champ. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
I'm the champ.
That.
Yo, I got my pie charts ready, homie. I got my pie charts ready. You know what I'm saying? You said this about me, right?
All right, fire it up, Serge. Let's hear it.
You said I was another delusional Knicks fan, right? But then at the other side of your face, what did you say about this cat, son? Yo, DJ, hit that.
He looked like a less athletic, shorter version of LeBron James.
LeBron James, RJ Barrett. You serious? You said that? You know what I'm saying? But nah, you didn't. You have more to say, son, because you're the champ, son. Let's hear more from the champ.
Well, playoff team next year, and then you make a run at Giannis.
Make a run at Giannis. You talking Giannis, my dude? In the 20 years, bro. Yo, you haven't learned? You haven't learned? You haven't learned. It seems to me like you haven't learned because nobody's coming here, bro. You know it and I know it. You know what I'm saying? You should be stripped of your title, like, right, just by saying that alone, bro. But you know what? That wasn't the best. I saved the best for last, bro. Because you know what? This was a doozy, son. You're going to love this one, bro. Yo, DJ, spin that.
And it's like, I think Kevin Marks has the highest ceiling on the team. You know, he can dribble, he can attack, he can shoot the three. He's a legit 6'8", 6'9". He's only 20 years old. He's a lot stronger. You know, I think he has all-star potential. I like.
9 is all-star pole potential. Right? That's what you said, right? Highest ceiling on the team, higher than Mitchell Robinson, higher than your boy, the young LeBron James. Oh, and I didn't even get to your man. You like to talk about my man, son, but yo, what about your man, ISO Zoe, son? Yo, go ahead, DJ, spin that.
I don't care what anyone says. Alonzo Trier is our best offensive perimeter player on the team.
Our best offensive perimeter player on the team. Really? Really? The dude that couldn't beat out Wayne Ellington or soon to be G League Dennis Smith Jr.? Nah, son, but nah, that's your man. What else you have to say about your man? What else? Let me see.
When you're talking about closing out a game, that guy is built for closing.
Built for closing. Really? Really? The dude that's through 2 coaches is so glued to the bench, bro. The only thing he's doing with his minutes is carving. Ari loves ISO into the seat that he's glued to, son. And that's your man. That's your man. You know what I'm saying? Don't come at me. Wait, I want to hear that one again. What you said about me, son? Wait, hold on. DJ, spin that.
Listen, there's another delusional Knicks fan.
Another delusional Knicks fan, right? That's what you said about me, right? But yeah, you're the Faxinato, son, right? You everybody says, yo, Faxinato, bro. Yo, without you coming in here with the fire this, trade, ISO, dude, you ain't got nothing, bro. You got nothing. And I just proved that, yo, you ain't even worthy to be champion if you're going around and you spewing nonsense like that, bro. And I was more than happy to come in here and use your own words to smash you, son. You know what I'm saying? You're going to say you know better than Chuck D? And Chuck D sided with my guy? Nah, son, you bugging, bro. You bugging.
Do I get to talk?
All right, Serge.
Because you know what? There's a mountain of evidence against you, bro.
All right.
And if I have to dig even further, bro, yo, dude, I'm going to embarrass you so badly, bro. You're going to hang up and you're not going to come back.
All right, Serge. Let's pause on Serge. Ari, your turn. We gave Serge his time. Ari, go ahead. The floor is yours, man.
Honestly, I have no idea.
Yeah, tell me how deep you roll.
Hold on, Serge. Go ahead.
I don't know if I should get a I don't know if I should get a restraining order at this point. Honestly, I mean, like what? Like holy cow!
Ari, he brought out the tapes, man. You gotta clap back.
A good debater does his research, homie. A good debater does his research.
All right, okay, you let me talk or what? All right,
I
don't know. That's a little strange. I'm just gonna point that out there. But I do stand by the fact that I think Alonzo Trier is the best perimeter player scorer on our team, and I'll stand by that forever. I don't care what anybody says. So that's one thing. I said Kevin Knox has the highest ceiling because he's 6'9". He can shoot the three. He's the most athletic specimen on the team. I said ceiling. I need a player. All right, so learn your context. Second of all these you audio editing my stuff or whatever. I think you owe me some trademark stuff, right, dude? Bro, I got that copyrighted, bro. All right, I got that copyrighted.
That's so evidence. That's all the evidence that just made you look like a fool, bro. You're not worthy to be the champion, bro.
It's very feminine. Very feminine of you.
Really?
You know, very womanlike. Very womanlike.
Very womanlike.
Easy.
I don't know.
All right. We gotta mute it, man. We gotta mute it. We gotta mute it. Hey, listen, Mook got into a lot of trouble for that, man. We gotta keep it family. Keep it family.
Chill.
Everybody throw your winners in the chat, man. JL, I gotta tell you, man, I think Serge came back with the ether tonight.
You took the words right out of my mouth, man.
Yeah.
That was ether right there.
Yeah, I think Serge came back with the tapes. Just on that merit, I don't know how Ari can clap back from that, bro.
How long did it take him to go through the old episodes?
Those are some archives. Those weren't all episodes. Serge did his homework. He went back into the archives, bro.
Those are old episodes, CP.
Yeah.
Those are old. Those are like summer.
Yeah. This is going back. This is going back, man. Serge
nuts.
Yeah, Serge definitely did his research. I think he's got to be welcomed back into the chat, bro. They put him in timeout a little bit. He was wilding a little bit a couple nights ago, no doubt.
Yeah.
I think we got to welcome Serge back. I think for Serge, I think the chat overwhelmingly has voted for Serge tonight in the Battle of the Fans, JL. It's the epic third round. Serge comes with the ether, bro.
Yeah, the tape when he's giving Julius Randle props.
Yeah.
That was like nail in the coffin.
Yeah, it's tough. That's tough, man. Ari, you're my guy, man, but I gotta give this one to Serge, man. I gotta give this one to Serge.
Wow. Yeah. That was wow.
We'll see what round 4 has to, we'll see what round 4 has in store.
Round 4?
I think we're just getting started, JLs, to be honest. I'm not sure. I don't think we can end on this one. I think this is just getting started. And yeah, I think we gotta give this one to Serge, man. I think we got to give this one to Serge. Let's see what the people think. Anthony from Queens, man. Who do you think you won that round 3, man? Was it Serge or was it Ari, man? Hello? Oh, we lost Anthony. Testing 1, 2, 3. All right, we lost Anthony. Charles from Brooklyn. Who won that battle tonight, man? Was it Serge or was it Ari, man?
Oh man, that's a tough one to call. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. I can hear you, bro. Who won?
Oh man, I can't. I don't know. I can't call it, man. That was his DJ was on point though. I'm gonna give him that. He might have the edge in that.
I didn't know where he was going with the DJ spin that. I didn't know where he was going, and then he pulled out the archive shells.
That was crazy.
I mean, he's got a team. He's got a team behind him, so.
I don't know. I think he might have done that all himself. I think Serge might have done that all himself, man. I don't know.
Obviously all himself, but that was a nice touch.
Yeah, man. Charles, what you think about the game tonight, man?
It was a great game. I was glad to see a win, and I'm glad to see more is going off, man. He's been my guy all season, so I'm just glad to see after that Grizzlies game to see us get this win on the road.
Yeah. I definitely love the effort, Jay Ellis. Listen, this is a top team. This is the 5th best team in the East right now, 31-17. We went in on the road. We did what we had to do, and we wanted it more than they did, simple and plain. And when they came back, we knew we were going to get their best shot in the second half. And that was going to be where the rubber met the road and the Knicks met the challenge all the way through. Their top dogs put the team on the back. You had solid, individual contributions from guys on both ends, and they took it home. They took it home. So, good call there. Let's go to Ron Cleveland in the building. Ron, who you think won that fight, man?
Man. CP, J. Ellis.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Hey, I listened to them guys rattling off, man. I wasn't even into that, man. I don't get into all that banter going back and forth, man. I want to hear, facts. Let's just talk about the game, man. All that. You may as well put them guys in the ring in a celebrity death match. Let them beat each other up. Because all that talking, I ain't never been one for all that talking when it comes to, hey, we got a problem. Them boys, you need to put them boys in the ring, man. Hey, WWE, something. Them guys need to get it on. You know what I mean? But talking about this game tonight, man, hey, I gotta give props. I gotta give out some game balls. I gotta give out the balls to Randall.
Oh shoot, my fault, yo. Hold on, Ron. My fault.
We got.
Go ahead, Ron. Go ahead, finish.
Yeah, I gotta give out game balls to Mook and Randall, and I gotta give a UFO sighting to Dennis Smith Jr. tonight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He played okay, but ain't nothing still to write home about. Right. It's just really more evident looking at our team tonight that we need a starting point guard, man.
Yeah,
we need one badly, and I'm just really sick and tired of seeing Mitch work his butt off, man, and don't really get enough touches on the offensive end.
Yeah,
but my thing is, I know the last time I talked, man, I talked about possibly trading Morris, man, but the more and more I think about our team, man, we get rid of Morris, he's trying to come to New York. I ain't even had a chance to listen to any other callers, man. But my fear is who we got coming to New York, and I'm telling you right now, so far it's Kevin Knox, I'm telling y'all right now, man. I'm off of that train. Kevin Knox is not doing nothing, man. He's not doing nothing. If he ain't scoring, he's a liability out there, and he looks lost. I mean, he looks worse than Dennis Smith Jr., man. And if we're gonna keep this, is the thing. If we're signing Mook, there's no place for Kevin Knox on our team because he can't play coming off the bench. He really can't play from what I'm seeing. I don't know how in the world. What did he do in that workout to get that job over the kid that Bridges kid?
Yeah,
I don't know what they saw because
I was a Miles guy.
Because right now I'm out on Kevin Knox, man. I don't think there's nothing he can do to win me back with him, man. That dude is out of here, and so in that regard, you got to keep Mook, Randall, and RJ and Mitch, and everybody else can go. Those 4 guys, as far as I'm concerned, them the 4 you keep. Everybody else can go because this thing is going to get blown up. We know that. But the 4 going forward, and I got to do a little correction. I can't say everybody. Dotson, I like Dotson too.
Dotson definitely has to come back.
You got Dotson as a keeper. He's definitely a keeper. You know, those guys' name I just called are keepers. Everybody else gonna have to go. They're gonna have to move them, man. We're gonna have to move some players, man, and try to get some players in there. And I'm telling y'all right now, I'm with the other caller that called in a while back that was talking about D'Lo. I ain't got a problem with D'Lo. But see, the problem with New York is when you come to New York, everybody good until they get to New York. And pressure bust pipe, everybody can't handle them bright lights.
Yeah, you're right about
everybody
that.
Can't, but D'Lo has proven he's proven that he can handle the bright lights. And you put him with Randall. You put him with Randall and Mook, it's going to be a problem because that's exactly what we've been looking for is a point guard that can break the defenses down and can score.
Yeah.
That's what we need. We need a point guard like him.
Yeah, no, I think D'Lo could definitely fit. I think D'Lo could definitely fit. Ron, what's your takes on Dennis Schroeder? We're hearing Dennis Schroeder that the Knicks may potentially have some interest in him. What's your takes on Schroeder? I mean, he's having a pretty solid season off the bench for OKC. Mm-hmm. Certainly in the run-ins for Sixth Man of the Year. What's your takes on Schroeder, man?
Well, I tell you this. I don't know if y'all remember. It was some shows ago. I brought his name up. In one of my calls, I brought his name up as a point guard that I would like to have. The guy can score. He can put pressure on the defense. And that's what we're missing, man. We don't have – our point guards is not consistently shooting the ball, man. And that's a disheartening thing when you get in the lane and you still missing shots.
Yeah.
Or you getting wide open 15-foot jump shots. You can't hit them. I ain't got a problem with Dennis Schroeder, but for my money, I'll go with D'Lo, man. I was saying Knox. I was saying Frank. I was saying whoever in a first-round pick, send it to Golden State because Knox would be a perfect fit. And the reason why is because they really don't have that small forward potential since they lost Kevin Durant. And Knox would fit the mold for them. That might be the place for him. But in New York, the light's too bright for Knox, man. And his body language is terrible. I don't like his body language. You can see it when his game is off. He's holding his head down. He looks disconnected. I'm tired of seeing that. So we can move him, send a first-round pick, the Dallas first-round pick, send some other players, man, to fill that thing out. Go ahead and get D'Lo, man. Mm. And I would love to see D'Lo going against Brooklyn. I would love to see that. He would cause fits for Kyrie Irving. I tell you that. Kyrie Irving will have to work playing against that kid. He won't just be putting up 50 on D'Lo.
Yeah. All right. Appreciate the call, right? So Ron weighs in on his thoughts. I mean, to me, JLS, I'd rather just go in the draft rather than give up assets for either one, to be honest. I like D'Lo. I like how D'Lo's playing. Schroeder's certainly playing well. To me, I would just rather just keep the assets, draft one of these point guards in the draft and go from there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I completely agree. Like I said that before. Wait,
just check. Did you check your mic, bro? Just check.
Yeah,
check.
Yeah. Is it
perfect? Yeah, that's better. Much better.
All right. Yeah, I checked before. Like I think I said this before too. Like I actually like Schroeder. I liked him when he was the Hawks. You know what I'm saying? I liked him when he was. I liked him when he was with the Hawks. You know, and typically when you play with CP3 has a a knack for elevating guards around him, so I'm pretty sure he showed him some things too. So I like Schroeder. It's just that, like what you said, there's a bunch of guards coming in from the draft next season, and I just want to not keep making the mistake of just plugging in other players. You're just going to take away from other players' development.
Right. Really. Agreed. But I mean, listen, Schroeder's certainly having an outstanding season, man. Western Conference Player of the Week. He was averaging 25, 5, and 6 last week. Coming off the bench, man. He's got 2 years left on his deal. How much is Schroeder making right now? He's making.
That's not even bad, yo. 22 years.
Yeah, he's got 2 years left on his deal, and he's making. I gotta pull it up. I don't recall. Forgive me on that. I'll pull it up. But overall, he's averaging 19, 3, and 4, shooting 47% from the field, 38% from 3, and 83% from the line.
38% from 3 is impressive, considering that he wasn't really a 3-point shooter for his first 2 years. So yeah, damn good job.
Yeah. That's Dennis Schroeder. What do you guys think in the chat think about Schroeder? I know a couple guys are high on him, Ron Cleveland in particular. I know a couple of you guys have called in on Schroeder. So again, it looks like, I mean, with SGA there, with CP3 there, looks like Schroeder could be had. I'm wondering what OKC would want in a package, because they are battling for a playoff spot. They have a bevy of first-round picks.
Yeah, like they want more picks. Like, what the heck do they want?
Would they want more picks? Would they want a more of a player that's ready to play right now? Be interesting.
Definitely
be interesting to see how that all plays out, man.
They want more young players,
right? It's a good question. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Trade deadline is this Thursday, Jay Ellis. Let's see how it works.
Yeah,
you know. But Ron is guilty of that. Our players are trash, but let's give him 2 and a pick and go get D'Lo. You're not gonna get that, man. Golden State is not looking for Kevin Knox to replace, the KD void. I don't
definitely
think so.
not, yo. Definitely not seeing that happening. I don't think it's gonna be that easy to get D'Lo. People talk about D'Lo like he's like, a bag of chips.
Nah. Golden State's got the leverage there.
Yeah, definitely got the leverage. They're definitely going to want some picks out of that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the Knicks are willing to give up a bunch of picks.
Yeah. No, I agree with Ernesto in the chat. I think obviously Schroeder would cost way less.
Yeah.
Schroeder would cost way less. I think it's an interesting proposition. I mean, hey, let's see how the draft plays out. Let's see how the draft plays out. So suppose in the draft you go best player available and it's not the point guard. Then maybe do you pull off a trade and go get Schroeder over the summertime?
Well, then that makes more sense. That could make more sense, but then it also depends, is Elfrid Payton going to be here too? Because I feel like you have to move Elfrid Payton, or I don't know. I still need young people to be getting some type of minutes, man.
But isn't the second year,
and you know what I mean?
Yeah, but isn't the second year of Payton partially guaranteed? So couldn't they just cancel that second year?
I guess so. I guess that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, I guess you move Payton at that point.
Bye. If you're getting Schroeder, yeah, peace. You're getting Schroeder, go ahead.
Yeah.
Peace.
I'm with that.
Yeah.
We'll lose a little bit on the defense. Not that Elfrid Payton is the best defender, but he shows up every now and again, more than Schroeder does. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
Schroeder is not a real defender, really.
Yeah. That's a fact, man. Salute to everybody in the chat once again. This has been another edition of Knicks Post Game Live. CP from KnicksFanTV in the building. You just heard from my man JL's from Nick of Time Show. Remember, these shows are available in audio podcast format: Spotify, Google Play, iTunes, Amazon Alexa, and Stitcher. So just remember, if you can't watch us on YouTube, you can always listen to us in audio podcast format, and that's all on the KnicksFanTV. Remember to share these videos wherever you do your social media, through text, email, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever you do. Share this video right now to your friend who's a basketball fan, a Knicks fan. Doesn't matter. That's the best way to support us. You saw some super chats come through for us. We definitely appreciate everybody who sent us a super chat tonight. If you didn't get a chance to send us a super chat through YouTube, you can also do so through PayPal and Venmo and Cash App as well. So definitely appreciate it, man. Yeah, definitely appreciate it. JL, so you got in your chats that you want to shout out, man?
Shout out to Alexander, Rich Jim, my guy Craig Williams, John Talento, Paul Quick. Shout out to you, Johnny Mo Cash. Shout out to you as well, Adele Chapman. And my guy Fritz, shout you out before, I'm shout you out again. And Jason Butler, shout out to you, man.
Cool. Definitely want to shout out to Moya in here, EJ1, Stephen Weeks, Coach Cheese Carter, ZY, Kevin Smith, what's going on? Twan Don, appreciate you as well. All right, Jails. This guy's still been waiting on the line, man. So let's close out with the champion. He reclaimed the throne tonight. Serge, how you feeling, man? How you feeling tonight, man? Do you feel vindicated?
Of course I do, bro. Yo, this, as far as I'm concerned, this case is closed. The evidence came out. And, you know what I'm saying? It's time to move on, bro. You know what I'm saying?
All right, give me some
keep
thoughts.
Keep my name out your mouth.
Give me some thoughts on tonight's game, man.
That's it.
Give me some thoughts on tonight's game before you wrap up.
Oh, dude, bro. What can I tell you? My nephew. You know what I'm saying? Nephew with the little whip around pass. Boom. Nephew's a beast, bro. You know, and Chuck D says so.
Played his heart out tonight, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He did. You know, he's a piece for the future, and we all know that now. You know, and I got more pie charts for that, too, if it ever comes up. But I'm happy we won. You know what I'm saying? More than stomping your man out. But,
jeez.
It was a good win tonight.
Yeah, it was.
Gentlemen, with that, I'll leave you. Good night.
Okay, appreciate it. And he walks off. The champ walks off, Jails. Graciously.
Yep, the champ is here.
Graciously. Yeah, you know, I think, again, to sum things up, it was a nice, hard, gritty win after an embarrassing performance last Tuesday, Wednesday against Memphis. I thought that this team, you know, listen, they showed up. They played with some pride. They played with some passion, some energy. And again, led by their two top dogs. You know, led by their two top dogs, man.
Absolutely. No Elfrid Payton here today. That's huge. No Frank Ntilikina. DJ had to start. And I think we also seen, you know, that the impact that I'm going to keep saying I like Mike Miller, man. The impact Mike Miller's had on his team defensively. He just seen, like, I mean, we're not perfect, but we've strung together a few games where we're just holding a bunch of teams under 100 points. And I think it has a lot to do with what Mike Miller is doing. Like, I don't think that was happening under Fizdale.
Give credit. How he manages the momentum, how he tries to quell the momentum with the timeouts, the way he manages the timeouts. The execution after the timeouts has been much better. And you know, again, but like Tommy D came on the show a while back, and as he broke down a lot of the after timeout plays. Part of it is the play that's being drawn out, and part of it is the execution. But you know, I think the two are going hand in hand, and you're seeing them, you know, playing a lot better. Just want to see them string together some more wins. So let's see. They got Cleveland coming up next. So let's see how they handle it. Should be, but let's see. As we know with this team, nothing is for certain. Nothing is for certain, man. So on that note, Jay Ellis. Let's roll out of here. Good show tonight, man.
All right, good show.
Yeah, man. Well, let's keep it moving.
Yeah, man. Definitely shout out to my peoples on the KOT show. New episode will be coming next week. Kind of halted because of the whole Kobe thing, but new episode will be dropping next week, so definitely stay tuned for that. The audio will be on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, and all that jazz. Just, you know, the Time Show. Google that. Also, it will be on video usually Wednesdays. So definitely look out for the video for the next episode of Nick Time Show on Wednesdays on my YouTube channel. Also, definitely check out the blog. Check out some of the writings of my guys, Ken and Fritz, who write for the Nick Time Show as well. So definitely check that out on nicktimeshow.com. Follow me on all social medias. The KOT Show on Twitter. The Nick Time Show on Instagram. Links in the descriptions. PayPal's in the description, all that stuff. That is all. Back to you, CP.
All right, appreciate it. Great show again, Jay Ellis. Great job, my dude. And salute to everybody watching, man. Whether you guys are watching on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitch, on Twitter, we appreciate everybody for supporting us. Even, again, these are the dog days of the season. Yeah. Some people bailed, but the diehards are still here, man. So we definitely appreciate that. And like I said, just continue to support us by sharing these videos. Hit that thumbs up before you leave. Hit that thumbs up. It goes a long way. Trust me, it does. Hit that like button as soon as you can. Subscribe to the channel. It is free to do so. We just crossed 17,000 on KnicksFanTV. So Jay Ellis, that's a big part of what you played in it, and a big part of what all the viewers played in it. And like I said, if you guys don't share these videos, if you guys don't watch, if you guys don't hit that thumbs up, we would never grow to that amount of subscribers. So we want to keep this thing going. I want to get this to 20,000 before the end of the season. Let's see if we can get that done, man. So once again, gritty win as the Knicks defeat the Hicks 92-85. Proud of my boys tonight. Proud of the effort. Salute to everybody once again. Apple Fanboy, Ari, Sergio, the Battle of the Fans, Part 3. ZY, repping H-Town. Salute to H-Town as well. Sharp Black, appreciate it. Triborough Gigolo, appreciate it. He called in last night. Thanks for supporting. Definitely want to salute Dervish Ottoman, sent us a super chat. He says, good company, great work as always, guys. So appreciate you, Dervish. Go ahead, JLs. Go ahead with your shout outs, bro.
Yeah, shout out to they call me Jack Chan, Talento Alexander, Jean Gif, Paul Quick, and Ricardo Custer, and I think Sammy Soso, Rick Harrison. Yeah, shout out to all you guys.
Yeah, man.
And Tony B, shout out to you, Tony B.
JL, so who you got in the Super Bowl tomorrow, man? San Fran or Kansas City, man? Who are you going with, man?
I don't know. I'm going to go with San Fran because my boys go with San Fran. Let's do that.
Okay. I think, listen, defense wins games. San Fran's defense reminds me of my Giants when we were winning those Super Bowls. And I think, when you have that ferocious pass rush, man, that defense is what wins games. So I'm going to go San Fran 27-24 in a tight one. 27-24 in a tight one.
All right.
Yeah, so let's see. I hope Kansas City wins, but I think the Niners will win. And yeah, man, that's it. And then after that, we got Knicks Cavs Monday night. We'll see you guys Monday night. Knicks versus Cavs. Number one show for the fans by the fans. Knicks post game live. We out of here, man. Peace.